yesterday and watching everybody else play. I'm kind of curious here as things start out. Who starts slow? Who's able to handle some of this adversity? Who gets it going if they're ready to turn this into a race early on?
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the snap. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hits him on the out route. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Jukes out a one-stop. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Probably feels like he owes his guys one after last week, doesn't he? Threw a couple picks, did find the end zone, but his guys around him still found a way to win. Now here's where he's got to be careful, Kate. You can't get it all back at once. Sometimes when you're over-aggressive, it leads to, well, days like last week with a couple interceptions. Got to do your job, but just do your job well.
Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory.
At the 39-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now third and short.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
It's a sneak, Hurts. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
Brings up third down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First and 10, here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They have themselves another first and 10. On here with Will Shipley. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Second and 10 now. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Torrey Taylor on to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen ready to go once more on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Barkley trying this up the gut. Jukes one defender. Barkley a 1st down and more. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
The 35-yard line.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. We're ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Good. Hey, easy. 63. Trevor.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He's got it. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm. It was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. And may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. 2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. On the play fake, gets Hurts. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. They'll go. Hurts. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
14. There's nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Here's Swift to start the drive. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Williams set to pass. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Williams with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line, no gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still 1st down.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Williams off the play fake. Connecting with his back here, Swift. Some good running there to get back what the penalty cost him. Picks up 8.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 42. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Short pass brought in. And the pass offense is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. A tight end in motion now. They'll run it with Swift. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting 2nd in the NFL in receptions. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down, ball at the 36. And toss play to Barkley. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He'll get this one to Brown. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Throwing here, Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 13. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hurts on 1st down. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A play fake now Hurts to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Bears nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears about set for their next possession. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams on first down. Komet's got it left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33.
From the 33 on second down. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. Working quickly here.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
Third down. Here's Williams. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. This gets forward to around the 29. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's get it out wide, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
First down, a run with Barkley. Crosses midfield, still going. And he gets this down to the 38. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now pitch it to Barkley. Along the sideline inside the 25. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Elliott connects there. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And this is Joe Burrow. 58 yards for the score. The Bengals come away victorious, 21-10 your final score. Here are the rest of the scores from a busy Week 13. All 32 teams in action over the course of this Thanksgiving weekend. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Adoree Jackson now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Average team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Trevor.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go to Barkley again. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8.
1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
From the pistol, Hurts. Finds Brown, right side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Hurts yet again. Has gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And that gets him to double digits with his 10th reception of the game. They've kept him about as busy as they could all contest.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Saquon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Barkley again here on second. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Guys, what are you doing?
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
Yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
I think that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. 1st down. Here's Swift. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running behind center with Swift. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Staying grounded with Swift. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Williams from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Punt team on the field. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's McCord. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, McCord. It's in or no, they dropped another one. A pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. 1st down, Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Finds a seam down the middle. He's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. Williams to throw on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Again, it's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Toss play, Swift. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
Offense to the line for second down. Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On the gun, Shipley gets it. With the second one at the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Go, 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 go!
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Eagles first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field. And he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the Bears' 33-yard line.
for Shipley. Well, that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. McCord from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. A new set of downs for him from the 46.
And the Bears 1st down.
1st down. Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Williams hit and that ball's out. And the Eagles get to it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone. Brock, nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 37, Bears nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bears trying to do some window dressing. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Williams. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
So out now comes the punter. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shipley now up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
TJ Edwards on the tackle. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Again, it's Shipley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Yards on the play. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And I doubt they're going to be doing much shopping today, Brock. Probably more ice baths and relaxation ahead after getting the victory on this Black Friday. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.